guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foskajin Cosplay, and today we are back in guys with WandaVision, episode 7.
Yes, last episode was the Halloween episode in the 90s with the Malcolm in the Middle references.
Yeah, we got a wink wink to the comic costumes, yeah.
Yeah, the original costumes from the comics, yes.
Yeah.
It was very funny, but on the more serious side, Vision was investigating what was truly happening because Wanda's not saying shit, and whenever she changes the channel or the episode, she just assumes that everyone has forgotten and we're moving on. So he went to the border of the whole bubble she created, realized that when people are close to the border, they're basically frozen. And he saw someone who was again lagging and crying over this. Like, they're not happy, they're in pain. And he talked to Agnes, who was, it looked like she was on her way out, and then again she froze like the others. He literally talked to the actual her, you know, he broke her out of the hypnosis, which confused me because it looked to me like Agnes was part of the thing. Like, she acted like she was helping Wanda keep the illusion by lying to Vision, by like acting like this was a true script and not, you know, real life. But then last episode she acted like everyone else. Like, she broke out of the thing and she was like, oh my god, you're Vision! One of the Avengers!
Is it real that she's acting or she's not acting?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what to believe, but still, Vision got to the border after talking to her. He got out, but he was being disintegrated slowly, so he was asking for help. That didn't work, and Wanda tried to save him by, you know, enlarging the bubble. And now Darcy's stuck in it, as well as most of the men.
She has a role in the TV show now.
Yes. She is in it, as well as most of the men that were there. The guy in charge at S.w.o.r.d, he managed to leave.
Monica.
Thank you. Managed to leave as well with the guy from the FBI that's helping her.
Jimmy Woo.
You're better at names than I am. But yeah, basically they are outside, but everyone else has been put inside. And yeah, this is where we are now.
Alright.
So yeah, let's jump in this episode right away. There's only 3 episodes left. We're rushing through this. We're still before Multiverse of Madness.
For us, still got the time.
Yeah, for you, like, it's been weeks, but for us, we're still right before Multiverse of Madness, so we still got time, and we're doing this today. So let's jump in this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these episodes come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions. Let's go! Let's go!
Look, we've all been there, right? Letting our fear and anger get the best of us. Intentionally expanding.
This feels more like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I mean, the episode is titled Breaking the Fourth Wall.
Mom, are you coming down soon? Mom, our game is freaking out.
Oh, I cannot pinpoint a TV show that's like that, but I do recognize the type of editing that we would get more. Yeah.
Mommy's not sleeping, honey. She's just resting.
The type of TV shows that delves a lot more in the psyche of the characters.
It's like really noisy. Resting her eyes.
Our dad is saying the same stuff.
Punishment for I plan on taking a quarantine-style staycation. A whole day. Just to myself.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to face the bullshit that you did last episode? She's changing decades. It's like she can't stick to one decade anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. It's probably just a case of the Mondays.
But your Monday is different than our Monday. Oh, it's The Office!
Hey!
Okay, I couldn't pinpoint it, but it's that type of TV show where you break the fourth wall and you talk about how you're feeling.
Yeah.
The fact that it's happening during the episode is showing you that she's a bit all over the place.
You're the new clown? Yeah, at least you're already in makeup. You're late for rehearsal with the escape artist.
Where's Darcy? Hey,
She's the escape artist.
Yeah, I'm not great at this gig, I gotta be honest. It doesn't really speak to my skill set. I put in for the bearded lady, but this alabaster complexion wasn't fooling anyone. Can I help you, creeper?
You don't remember me from last night?
play with her mind a little bit.
We locked eyes. There was a unspoken understanding.
Yeah, but that was before.
Hard pass.
No, wait.
It's like she chose not to give a shit.
I get up, but I just don't want to.
Are we like this?
I think I got there in the nick of time.
It's like she's having an existential crisis.
Hey, boys, why don't we give your mom some me time?
Yes.
Agnes, are you sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, let's go.
We have to, Mom.
Get the fuck out of my house.
I'll be fine. Just go with Agnes.
I promise I won't bite.
Much.
I should
She looked at us. What the fuck? The fuck, Agnes? We need more context. So I guess in the 2000s, the people are more open about their problems and they'd rather accept them, but they're not dealing with them, you know? They're just openly talking about them.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sure. It's either a result of the decade that we are in, or she used too much power. She's losing control because there's too much to focus on.
She might be losing control, yeah.
Hayward wasn't decommissioning Vision. He was trying to bring him back online. Nothing worked until...
Wanda stole Vision's body.
That's why he was so focused on tracking Vision inside the Hex.
Hayward wants his sentient weapon back.
Someone has to tell Wanda.
You know, he was the one giving the speech about what Vision deserved and what he wanted.
Hear me out. Right. I believe that you were part of a team monitoring a supernatural anomaly, and now, well, you're in it.
Fine, I'll go out with you, but I'm ordering the lobster.
Do the thing you did to the others, buddy, you know.
Oh no, look, that mine, miss. Tray's getting too heavy.
Oh, your bag back!
There you go.
Hello, self. You know, part of me secretly wanted a guest spot on the show, but seriously, that sucked.
Hopefully, I know they're not getting the broadcast anymore.
Percy Lou,
Dr. Lewis, I have questions.
I have answers. Should we take this convo on the road?
Excellent.
You two are up.
No, I'm so sorry. Doctor and I have a prior engagement.
She's not going anywhere.
That's not the same, Darcy. Love the sound effect.
Sorry.
Ding! But it's nice. He has an ally on this side of the, you know, hexagon.
Barrier, yeah.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe you need to
Why
take a
it's-
rest?
Why it's all falling apart and why
It's her state of mind.
I can't fix it.
Do you think maybe this is what you deserve?
Who's talking to her?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk.
This is me confessing. Shut up.
Feeling depressed.
But I love that
The world
basically
goes on
the advertisement that we see reflects the state of mind of the people of that era.
Side effects include feeling your feelings,
Feeling
confronting
your
the truth,
feelings.
seizing your destiny, and
Seizing your
possibly more
destiny.
depression.
And more
you should
depression.
not take Nexus unless your doctor has cleared you to move on with your life.
Okay.
Nexus. Because the world doesn't revolve around you.
Oh my god.
Or does it?
It's a good thing that it's not real.
Well, maybe she needs to hear it, though.
She does need to hear it because the world doesn't revolve around you
Yeah.
and you made it exactly that.
I like it here.
Is it because Senor Scratchy is such a good listener?
No, it's because it's quiet. You're quiet, Agnes. On the inside.
My suspicions of Karka are coming back. He's the one that has the powers for that Wanda has, so mind reading, stuff like that. As in, is he hearing the other people scream for help and stuff inside their minds, and she's not? Could be.
Darcy's not here to give her stamp of approval.
I know. She's in there. And I'm gonna go get her out. It's our last shot, Jimmy.
Hopefully that works. That would suck, and that would be anticlimactic if that did not work.
How much faith do you have in this thing?
It's our most heavily armored space rover.
She's gonna sail right through, unharmed.
Hopefully, but this isn't.
Sorry?
This isn't space.
Moving out.
It looks like it would go through.
Contact in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Push through. Let me in. Knock knock.
What happened to sailing right through?
The density is matching her.
It's gonna get.
We're still going through, sort of.
It's disintegrating.
No, it's being rewritten. Monica, get out of there! Get a med evac now.
Well, so much for the best, vehicle they had.
No.
I can get through.
Monica!
She needs to help.
But this is changing her, right?
I can't.
They did say it was changing her at a molecular level.
When they were handing out kids, they gave her the
Oh my god! Like,
she's a superhero now.
It looks like she has powers. She was stuff enough to go through without changing, without being rewritten. Like, look at her eyes. What's up?
I don't know if she had power before that.
But
now she definitely does.
What the fuck? That's different.
I'm gonna have to look at character after that episode, guys.
Oh, man, another red light?
They just don't
There's
want
no
her.
cars.
Fill out the sticks here, don't you think?
They don't want you to come back.
I think that Wanda is creating these impediments to stop me returning home.
Yeah.
Also, it never rains in Westview, right?
Oh my god. Sure.
I'm not amused.
No.
Wanda?
What are you doing?
Wanda,
How did you get in here?
listen to me. This whole thing is about Vision.
Get out of my house.
Hayward was trying to bring him to.
Talk to me about that control.
Honey.
The missiles. Pietro.
Pietro, no.
You're kind of not hiding.
It's lies.
Girl. Oh, okay.
I told you she had powers.
It's like now she
Wanda, you
can
need to
control.
calm down, honey.
The only lies I've told are the ones you put in my mouth.
Careful. What you say.
Do it then. Take me out.
If you can.
It's not that.
See, that's where you and Hayward differ. He's gonna burn Westview to the ground just to get what he wants. Don't let him make you the villain.
Yeah. Because, it's working so far.
I lost the person closest to me, too. And I can't change it. I can't undo it. I can't control this pain anymore, and I don't think I want to. Because it's my truth.
You need to hear her.
Wanda,
Young
you have to...
lady.
Fuck off.
I think you overstayed your welcome.
See, I knew she's bad.
This doesn't concern you. Wanda?
She's controlling. She's manipulating her. Look at that shit. She's smiling.
What am I doing here? Sitting, talking to you. When this is.
He's got the mic and everything.
I need to get to my wife.
Breaking the fourth wall correctly.
So I'll just meet you there then.
Where are the twins?
You're probably just playing in the basement.
That sounds more ominous than it should.
Boys?
No, that sounds like a murder, coming. It sounds to me that she wanted you in the basement. But look at this. Like, she killed people. Is that blood? It's a fucking witch castle or something.
Wanda.
Okay, she's the villain.
Didn't think you were the only magical girl in town, did you?
Well, I mean, it's not like it was obvious.
The name's Agatha Harkness. Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
And comics fans are enjoying now.
She's in the comics?
Yeah. I've never heard this song before, guys.
It's been Agatha. It's a very interesting way to show what she did. I mean, I noticed a few things, like this was weird. That was also weird. That threw me. The faces she made. She's the one I was talking to.
And I killed Sparky too.
Fuck,
she's a
bitch.
villain, guys.
She needs to go down. It's the end of the episode. No. Okay, I love when stuff like that happens, and I mean there were clues obviously because I was questioning her, and I saw that she tried to keep the secret. This song is really cool though. How it's shown to
it's
us.
stuck in your head, yeah.
Like she's been there playing around and stuff.
You know what? Have you seen Puss in Boots with
No.
Humpty Dumpty?
I've seen it.
I was there.
I was always there.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, some of it, like I said, some of it was clearly suspicious. Last episode threw me a little bit, but then now we know she was acting. I don't know who she is in the comics.
Would you mind me to tell you what she is?
Is it gonna spoil what we're gonna see? Maybe.
No, because technically you've seen her powers in the cause of her powers. She's a witch.
Well, I guess that.
She's the purple witch.
Okay, so Scarlet Witch, Purple Witch. Interesting.
You got a lot of colors with the witches. But
Okay.
she's a purple witch.
So we're gonna become the Scarlet Witch after facing that bitch. So I'm guessing, like, again, like, it obviously came from Wanda's mind. Like, everything that's happening sort of came from her. But if she's been pulling the strings, if she's more in control of her powers, if she can do, like, I don't know what she can do. I don't know how strong she is, but she helped and she pushed the narrative. For what reason? I don't know.
She has a goal to maintain
it works for her. Like it works for her if she keeps Wanda here in her perfect world. Maybe she's channeling her power. Maybe she wants to steal it. Maybe she wants to harness it. I don't know, but I'm interested to see what she has to say about why this is happening. But I'm it made sense with what Wanda remembered and what she didn't remember. Like she didn't remember how that happened. Like she remembered the feelings. But then again, after that, she didn't know how this was created. She herself doesn't understand how she can control the whole thing. So it would make a lot of sense that someone else was behind it all along. And there you have it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have answers. Maybe not in the next episode, but for sure in the last one. We're gonna have answers about what happened.
The last two will give us, definitely.
So you'll see and you'll know for sure what happened.
But her goal seems to be, at the very least, to keep Wanda here. So for whatever reason, but I love that I picked up on some of the clues. But considering I didn't know the Purple Witch,
I didn't know that she was behind the Pietro guy though.
Well, I assumed as soon as she did a face that was so surprised. Not her specifically, but I assumed that Wanda, like, I was saying that someone was probably behind the problem because Wanda doesn't have that type of power. Or at least, if she has the potential, she hasn't tapped into it yet. So I was like, no way can she do this and control everything by herself. So I always had that idea that someone else was behind it. And it added also to the fact that most of the time she seemed surprised by some of the events. Like when you asked her what was going on out there with the neighbors, and she's like, I don't control that. Like I didn't call for the knock on the door when Pietro showed up. And the surprise on her face confirmed it for me that there's someone else pulling the strings. I just didn't know for sure if it was going to be Agnes, because at that time I knew...
You were suspicious?
Well, we had seen her try and keep the lie, and we had seen her break character and go like, well, do you want me to go from the top? So obviously she was aware And then they threw me with the acting of, you know, oh my gosh, like I'm
Well,
stuck here.
The acting. You know?
I'm stuck here like all the others, you know, that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I love how they did this because there's so much comedy in the reveal. And at the same time, like, if you know the comics and if you know the characters and stuff, maybe you knew already, or maybe you had your suspicions on who she was because of the colors also. Like, she's always wearing purple.
True.
So there's a bit of
Just
that.
like Wanda is always wearing red. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. So if you knew the stories, I'm guessing, you know, you guys picked up on those details. I didn't know about the Purple Witch, so I would not know, but that's something that's definitely in there with a purpose. And again, this episode, they also added the whole, you know, it's so quiet when, you know, when we're with you, because of course she doesn't have, like, if, first of all, I was thinking, you know, if she's not stuck in her mind because of the spell or whatever, like the others, maybe she's not screaming inside, maybe she's not, you know, wishing to escape or something, so that's why they don't hear anything.
Or maybe she's just blocking her mind, so
or
you
maybe
cannot just read her.
Now that I know that she has abilities and powers, I'm like, maybe that's part of it. Speaking of powers, when I was talking about
Monica?
Yes, I keep forgetting her name.
Monica!
Monica. When I was talking about Monica crossing over, I was like, maybe her eyes, because like I know they said something about her changing on a molecular level, and then it looked like she was changing and she managed to force through and stay herself because all the forms went back into
she's
herself.
Still herself, but she's technically
I know
still changed.
she still, and then she had the eyes, and I was like, is it because you're not affected by the universe and you literally crossed through without being affected? And after that, she did the thing where it literally looks like she has
made
abilities.
a super landing, guys.
Yes, so obviously, if she got changed because of the force field, it gave her abilities. If anything, it gave her control over this universe. So perhaps she's not going to be like that out there.
I
but
don't know what her powers are. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I'm not even sure we
online.
can call that powers at this point. We'll see. But right now, what it looks like is she has some sort of control, because everything here is fake. Everything, the way they act, the way the people act, the music, the way everyone, you know, thinks, the clothes, the even the sun is fake. Like, everything is fake. So
it's always sunny, right?
If yes,
it never
almost,
rains.
Exactly. So if that's part of the ability she gained crossing, maybe she has control over this universe, so that's why she can stop her from falling, herself from falling or something.
Maybe
it's different, but then again, I don't know if she has powers in the comics or anything, so we will see. But it gave her an edge, and now she can go and help Wanda, because I love that line, considering the guy out there, you know, was basically trying to use Vision as a weapon, and he was obviously a villain. And the way he said, you know, oh, Vision had his rights and stuff like that, like, that's hypocrite as shit. And then he's trying to put this on Wanda by calling her the villain. I love the don't let him make you a villain by playing into his narrative, like what he's saying you're doing. Don't keep doing that.
Sorry, you have a hair on your shoulder.
Well, I mean,
it's
there's
bothering me.
cats everywhere. Yeah. And then Wanda saying, maybe I already am. I'm like, if you believe that, like, how are we meant to believe you're a hero? You're being manipulated. You're being used because of your emotions.
The thing is, she's a superhero.
Yes.
She's an Avengers.
Yes, so what?
She was dead set on hurting Monica because she was trying to stop her, because
she didn't hurt her. When she pushed her out, like, she said it herself. Monica said it herself. If she had wanted to hurt her, she would have. She protected her from dying when she landed all the way over there. She was thrown through walls all over Westview, out the field, and then she landed harshly on the ground. She would have died, or she would have been really hurt. She had no wounds, no nothing. And she said it herself. If she had wanted me, you know, she protected me. So she wasn't trying to hurt her. And here again, like, she got frustrated because once again someone is trying to stop her from having her happy ending. I think now that we know that there's another one behind the whole thing, I want to know what her role was in the whole thing. How much is she at fault? Because, I mean, it definitely could be a possibility that she manipulated Wanda and her emotions to create this. And in that case, it's really hard to judge Wanda. Because someone who's going through grief, someone who's going through trauma, we can't justify them doing anything bad, but we can definitely understand some of their actions. And to be completely fair, if she's not aware of what the people are going through, she hasn't hurt anyone. Like, despite the, like I said, you know, the mental manipulation that she's
willingly hurt anyone.
She doesn't. Yeah, she hasn't willingly hurt anyone, and I don't think she was aware that that's what was happening. Then Vision tried to tell her, but she's too far gone. She's not listening. That doesn't make her a villain. That makes her a victim who has been manipulated and has gone too far in her way to escape the grief. She can still be saved, and I am not ready to call her a villain.
I don't want to call her a villain either. All right. That's it for episode 7, guys.
Yes, I am happy that Darcy is in there and she has her wits. She can do shit right now, but she's there. So maybe, I don't know.
So,
if she ever gets to the house.
Vision is on his way and we don't know where the twins are.
Yeah, I know. The twins could be used against Wanda for sure. They are a part of the illusion, so if Agatha has any control over that, who knows what she can do to the twins. We will see, perhaps in the next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this with us. If you want to see episode 8, right now, it's already on Patreon. You can look it up. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys. So please stand by and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.